Hey, it's Dad Steve with a very, very quick conversation about, the strategy that I followed. I've been in the game, gosh, for 5 years now. Made my mistakes, had some new accounts and all that kind of stuff. This isn't my original account. You know what I mean? My original account is somewhere else. In the mists of never be usedville. You know what I mean? But I was looking back on the one key strategy this video is about, and please like and subscribe, is about: do you optimize to get your castle to level 25, your city hall, sorry. Do you get your city hall to level 25, or do you focus on VIP? Do you focus on a VIP? I'll tell you what I did. I focused on the castle. But is that the right move? You know what? If your pay to play is not going to matter, you're going to zip through all the levels. But I'm just going to say no. I think if I had to do it all again, I would get the gold heads. I would follow my advice basically on the commanders to invest in. I've been on the fence about Richard, but Richard's going to last you long, especially KVK 1 and all that kind of stuff. I was thinking about the whole concept of KVK and how many speed ups you're going to burn there, and that's another subject. But anyway, long story short, I'll probably just do VIP first. At worst, you get in, say, maybe two, or if you get to VIP 14, then you get your 3 free gold heads every single day, and also you get these gold keys. Those gold keys in itself will be useful for your commanders. You know what I mean? If you're getting them free every day, then obviously they're going to build up very quickly. Of course, and there's going to be other ways you get gold keys, and then normally I recommend you get at least 100, and you got a chance of getting something decent. And that is still true, even though I've only just done a video where I did over 200 and just got pure garbage and, what was it? Siege crap. Or whatever it was, just crap. So yeah, I think if you're free to play, you've got to have that long-term strategy. So you're not sinking your gems on and trying to get a commander straight away. Listen, you're going to have to rely on luck. You're going to have to rely on luck. You're going to have to do that one free spin every single day. Hopefully you get a few, commander shards, and hopefully you can just summon it then. And then when you do, if you're following this other strategy about VIP points, to get your 3 gold heads every day, as soon as you get that commander, of course, you can invest those gold heads and get it up to a very high level. You know what I mean? So you got to play that long game. You got to play the luck game more so than a pay to play, who also obviously can benefit from long, short luck right now with their MasterCard or whatever it's going to be. If you're free to play, you've got to do the long game. Don't get drawn into events which is going to burn your gems. Your gems are for VIP. And just have the mindset that anything that you do not spend your gems on is a sacrifice of your long-term game. And don't go chasing the spenders in the game thinking, oh, what were they doing it? And they're getting stronger, so therefore I've got to do that, surely. Not necessarily. You will not compete with somebody who's got everything you have plus the cash to spend, right? So you got to kind of discipline to kind of remove yourself from it and focus on the long game. And I tell you what, those people who are the spenders, they're probably going to be gone from your kingdom at some point anyway. They'll just outgrow it. You know what I mean? The good news about spenders, just to kind of give the full circle, is, if they're giving you all those chests, hopefully some gold chests, then, you can benefit from that. Hopefully you'll get some, VIP points for free or some speed ups for free, or you can use these kind of credits to, for the Alliance shop. You may well need to ask people to put certain things in there, such as not speed ups. You get those from barbs. You know, these are still very valuable resource. That's about more VIP points. Basically, I'm addicted. You listen. As soon as you get to the stage where your mind and every answer is yeah, probably just VIP points, then your game is going to be going from strength to strength. Because even when you get to say VIP 14, okay, well obviously your gathering speed goes up, your unit capacity goes up. Gathering speed, obviously, you're getting more resources in order to build your castle, you know what I mean, up to a certain level. But obviously, also, don't forget to ask the whales that are there, you know what I mean. Do you have any free resources you can send my way? I'm just trying to level up. Don't give anything in return. If they ask for something in return, then just don't bother. Don't bother. Or just stick to your line, which is the truth. That, listen, I don't have the resources, just one trying to level up. Get a farm account, that's absolutely free. You can try and get those resources yourself. But that unit capacity boost there, that's going to help you with absolutely everything. Obviously, the bigger that you are, the more that you've got more troops to attack the other side and do more damage. You know what I mean? So that's VIP 14. And what I'm going to say now is, yeah, if you stick on that VIP mindset, well, what happens at VIP 15 once you're getting your 3 gold heads every day? Your gathering speed goes up even more. You get more action points, which means you can destroy more barbs for free, which gives you more speed ups, more resources, more gems. You're trying to upgrade your castle? Well, there you go. Your building speed's gone up another 20%. So you got this, you get the rune, you get a title, you know what I mean? Title, whatever the builder title is, which speeds up, which reduces the time taken to upgrade something, the number of days or the number of hours, you know what I mean? You get that title from the king. Same with research speed, hospital capacity, well, you know, march speed, so it's just quicker, healing speed, training speed. Just means you're using less resources to train the same number of troops. And action point limit's gone up as well. Just so overnight, you know what I mean, the more hours that you're inactive, the action point gauge builds up. And there's more chance that, you know what I mean, it's not at maximum whilst you're asleep. You know what I mean? You've got a bit more kind of leeway, more action points basically every day for free. Is the bottom line. And once you've gone past the level, once you've achieved level 15, the only thing to do is go level 16. But even for me, I think once you've gotten to level 13, and you've got your 3 gold heads every day, maybe level 14, you've got your 3 gold heads every day, then maybe focus on the castle. Because even I don't know if even I have that discipline just to keep on ploughing on. But if you do, because you'll get the VIP points and all the other things I've said by just going up these VIP levels, it will just become easier, which means you'll go in at a higher speed. Then yeah, once you've gone past level 50, you got at level 16, even more kind of action points, even more materials, you know, for like, we're talking about late game now, end game now, you know what I mean? And it's just more materials that you get, obviously, the more powerful that you are. And then finally you get to where I am. Not finally, but you know what I mean, you can get to where I am and beyond. So the training speed, you're training 2,000 troops every day. Well, if you had to train, if you had to do the speed ups, it's going to cost you 25% less speed ups. So any event, any kind of a power event, obviously it's going to cost you 25% less. The action point limit again, say if you, I don't know, you're at college, you're at work, you're asleep, or whatever it's going to be, and you just can't log on and burn your action points on barbs in order to get your resources, your speed ups, your gems. Well, the limit's got up by 350, so there's a chance your gauge is still building and you haven't lost any of that freeness. And then there's all the damage as well. The all damage. In every scenario, it's gone up by 5%. So if you're doing 5% more damage, everybody who's less than VIP 17 is not. So obviously he's going to count more in battle. He's going to be one of the more relatively more powerful people in every scenario. And this is the reason why I'm aiming for VIP 18 myself. just short of 1.5 million to go. And look at my gems in the top right. I got 50,000 towards that. I know that seems like a drop in the ocean, but it's one of these things that if you're dedicated, you just get there. You get there. And when I do, I'll get this March speed, fair enough. But also this unit capacity of 15%, which is significant, and even more action points, even higher action point limit, sorry. And the cost to battle is reduced by 15%. So what I'm saying is, listen, actually I need to balance this thing out. So what's the benefit of having a City Hall at level 25? Well, there's numerous. Just by having the City Hall and all buildings maximized, I get free gems from time to time. Just do. So any event, I think there's an event now. Let me just quickly go to it. I think, yeah, this one. Okay, so one of them is increased tech power. Well, when you get to the point where your tech power is already maxed, they just give you this. You don't have to work for it anymore because obviously it's maxed. And that does not include KVK tech. It's just regular tech. And I know everybody's aiming towards that. And I'm not saying not to aim towards maximum tech. Of course, and that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can do this, do the VIP using your gems, and then just build up your tech and build up your buildings along the way, using everything else apart from gems, basically. And then you'll meet at the same point anyway. Of course, at some point you're going to maximize your city, but if you've got your 3 golden heads every single day, by the time you get there, you've also maxed some commanders, which are going to help you in end game, and you're kicking booty. You know what I mean? The other way to do it is the way that I did it. Whereas I maximized the castle, the City Hall first, and then I had to do this race and this chase to try and get my VIP level up to get the gold heads so that my commanders could have any kind of standing or power in the battles. You know what I mean? And that race will never end. That race will never stop being run. You know what I mean? But you will get to City Hall to level 25 and all your tech maxed at some point, guaranteed. But you'll never have enough gold heads. So you need to get ahead of that game. That's my point of view. And as I said, I went down the other route. It's just on reflection. If I had the discipline and if I had somebody telling me or trying to guide me about my early game, that is definitely the way that I would go. I do watch other YouTubers sometimes, and so even they don't have their tech maxed or their buildings maxed. It makes me smile listening to the guidance sometimes that they give, and I do see the logic. But on the other hand, I've got 5 years in the game. 5 years in the game, I'm a £97 million pound. Oh my God, can you imagine that? 97 million power player. 5 years experience, so make of that as you will. Hope you found this useful. Is there any other advice I'll give for beginners? I'll leave it there. Don't forget though, click on the icon, the Deck Heroes icon. We want to welcome you to the team. Blood in, blood out, man. Blood in, blood out, hombre. No blood required. No money required. It's completely free. Click subscribe, you're part of the team. That's the only thing I ask in return. Enjoy your day. That is Steve, and I'm out.